Gradle A&T Maven. Experienced in XML technologies such as XML, XML Wings, JAXB, JIBX, Extreme, SOAP, JSPR. Extensively worked on UI technologies such as jQuery, JQGrid, CSS 3.0, HTML5, jQuery UI, LESS, Require.js AMD, AngularJS, React.js, CommonJS, NJGrid, Knockout.js, JSON, JSON Schema, JS Hint, Q Hint, REST, Gantt chart, Dropzone.js, XJS, Dojo, Webpack, Redux, Flex, MongoDB, Node.js, Bootstrap, Rhino JavaScript Engine, Cordova. Experienced in middleware technologies such as WebSphere MQ, Web Methods, TIBCO EMS and ActiveMQ. Experienced in waterfall, V model and Agile Scrum methodologies. On-site exposure in US for 16 months, Japan 3 months and UK 16 months. His employment history includes Xylo Technologies US, Qatar Airways Qatar, NIIT Technologies Qatar Doha, Accenture Chennai, Polaris Software Lab Chennai, Unisys Bangalore, India and US. Perot Systems Bangalore, Sophia Software Limited Chennai, Sofil Information Systems Chennai. Such a great and eminent person is with us today. We are waiting to hear from you, sir. Sir, please.
Yep. Thank you.
Haripriya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll give 2 minutes felicitation to the guest.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then sir can start his session.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Greetings to all of you. I take great pleasure and privilege in welcoming our most respected resource person, Mr. Balusamy Nachiyappan, who is technical lead in Prologis USA. Welcome you, sir. Today we are really blessed to have such a vast, experienced and most knowledgeable resource person in this Salesforce domain. So I am requesting our students and faculty members make use of this session in a very fruitful way. You all aware, like in Tamil Nadu, actually this single window admission is going on. So, you know, in the first round, the students, that +2 students with the cutoff marks from 199.6 to 175 are able to or about to take the seats. So in the end of the first round, you know, 7,510 seats have been acquired by or chosen by the +2 students, among which we have so many branches in engineering field. Do you know? That is like 86% of the seats, that is roughly 6,000 plus seats have been acquired by the students in your domain. That is in computer science domain, computer science engineering with the AI, artificial intelligence, AI with the data, data analytics, and AI and business analytics kind of courses. The new courses have got more attraction towards the present generation students. So the demand will be huge among the students for this particular domain. So you students are really blessed because you are already pursuing. Hope only computer science students are there in the meeting. Am I right? Yeah, Rajkumar sir. Anyway, so yes. So the what is the mindset of the students as well the parents, because they prejudiced or otherwise they have got a mindset that the computer science will have a rocking future in their career. So that is why all the students have taken this particular course. So within 4 years, a huge crowd will be there in your domain. So in what way you are going to make or going to show the uniqueness in the crowd? How will you stand unique among this crowd? So it is that a very big responsibility is there with our children, that is computer science even ECE, Triple E, or everybody have got equal chance with, of course, kind of certifications, and if you do some courses or additional value added programs in this computer science domain, equally all circuit branch children can able to get into this CSE or software field. So what are you going to make yourself unique in this your career? So what additional skill set, what competency you are going to develop during this 4 years of study? Actually, for you, I mean, second year and third year and final year students are there. So how will you hone your skills to face this competition? So actually, this week, actually, I mean, October 15th, as we all aware that it is a National Innovation Day with the, I mean, birthday of our Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, sir. So this week is been by Government of India, MHRD is being, hope the students are aware of this. This particular week is being celebrated as Kapila, that is Kalam Program for Literacy, that is the IP Literacy Awareness Program, that is innovation. So unless otherwise, we Indians need to develop some uniqueness or product or innovation, we cannot stand in the crowd, in the uniqueness. So how will you nurture the innovation within you? So for that, you have to do so many, what to say, products you have to develop, etc. So we all know, actually in last week we have attended a program in this Kapila movement, the day one program. They have mentioned that in with respect to IP, China has got 13 lakh patents and US has got 10 lakh patents. And of course, our India, we have got only 50,000 patents have been filed. So where do we stand? So we all know the knowledge is there. The Indians' knowledge is have been got a great demand not only in our nation, even in globally. Our people have got very good knowledge. Knowledge is source, knowledge tank, or with Indian minds. But where we are lagging, the thing is, we have to adopt ourselves with the newly upcoming or disruptive technologies, and we have to groom ourselves in the competitive world. So I'm once again, I'm welcoming our resource person, Mr. Balusamy sir. He is the right person. So how to make a career in this software domain? Please give us a clear roadmap how the children, how the students can able to get into this Salesforce domain. So we are all really eagerly waiting for your session. Good luck, students. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Thank you, Principal. Yep. Yep. Thank you. Actually, what you said is correct. Every time the technology is changing, and if we are not updated, we will be outdated. That is the word all the computer science students every day morning they need to learn this one. If you are not updated, you will be outdated. Daily you need to study. Otherwise, you will not learn the new software. So in computer science field, you need to study always the latest technologies, because there are so many technologies are passed away. So some of these new technologies we need to learn it. We need to struggle in between that. So many softwares. Okay. So here there are so many softwares. In my experience, in my 20 years of experience, I started from basic, Power Builder, Java, .NET. So like that, I learned so many languages. But currently, finally, I ended with the Salesforce. And yeah, that's why I want to give you some guidance, and I just want to give you some inputs about Salesforce in this seminar. Yep. And once again, thanks for the management and the principal ma'am and Rajkumar for this for giving this opportunity to give this seminar to the students. Yep. Good morning, students. And I want to make this as an interactive session. Sometimes I will ask some questions. Please ask some questions, okay? Otherwise, it will not be an interactive session. It will become a boring session. Can I share my screen? I don't know. I'm not sure whether people are able to see my screen or not.
Yes,
Able to see my screen?
yes, sir.
Okay, okay, that's great. Okay, start your career in Salesforce. Why do you want to start your career in Salesforce? You can start your career in C, C++, and the IoT devices. There are so many things out there. Why do you want to start your career in Salesforce? Why not others? So this question will come into your mind. Why this? Why Balusamy is suddenly trying to give a seminar about Salesforce? Okay. So some of the things I'll tell you in Tamil. I hope you will not. Most of the people will knows about Tamil. Okay. So here in one of the movie the movie called Panchatantam, அதில் வந்து ஒருத்தர் சொல்லுவாரு, பெத்த கல்லு சின்ன லாபம், சின்ன கல்லு பெத்த லாபம்னாரு. அதாவது கிரானைட் பிசினஸ் பண்ணா, பெரிய கிரானைட் பிசினஸ் பண்ணா கொஞ்சம் லாபம் தான் கிடைக்கும். ஆனா வந்து டைமண்ட் பிசினஸ் பண்ணா வந்து பெரிய லாபம் கிடைக்கும் அப்படின்னு. அது மாதிரி தான் சேல்ஸ்ஃபோர்ஸ், சின்ன கல்லு பெத்த லாபம்ன்ற மாதிரி. இந்த இதுல what is the advantage of this one is, if you want to learn Java, then you need to learn Java framework, and Hibernate, Spring, XML. There are so many technologies you need to learn in order to do a project in Java. And not only Java, then you need to know about front end, AngularJS, React.js, and so many UI technologies you need to know. Other than that, you need to learn about the AWS. Otherwise, you will not host your application into website. So these are all the things you need to learn in order to publish a website. But in Salesforce, everything is ready-made. Everything is available. Just you need to learn the business and the flows, how we need to use the Salesforce. That's why I have chosen this Salesforce. Any doubt in this? Okay, let me move to the next slide. Okay, here are the introduction to Salesforce. Why it is Salesforce, and what is the use of Salesforce, and who will use Salesforce? How this will help me? Okay, you are telling about Salesforce. Salesforce is good. Salesforce is the next technology. You are saying everything, but how this will help me? Okay, and what is this certification? Why I need to do this certification? What is the importance of this one? And how to use Salesforce? Okay, you are saying Salesforce, but I don't know how to use Salesforce. Who will use Salesforce? So these are all the details I'm going to give you. And Salesforce in details, that how are you going to use Salesforce and what are the components inside Salesforce, I'll explain. And I'll show you a real-time example and a working session. And there are a couple of links I have provided that how you can create your own application in Salesforce, that Salesforce is giving a free domain. Okay, so you can create your own domain and you can work on this one. And last final, this one is questions. Okay, how this Salesforce will help me? Okay, and before I tell this one, why I am taking this class? Why I am taking this seminar? So when I was like you, okay, I want to utilize my studies and I want to earn some money. Not some money. I want to earn more money, because my friends, I can see my seniors are in on-site and they are in London, UK, Japan. I want to go there, but how do I go? I don't have any idea, but I don't have any guidance also. So I want to go there, but how do I go? So that time no one was helping me and no one giving a guidance to me, because I know anyone. But here I'm going to give an opportunity that saying that how you can improve your skill, where you need to search your job, how you can get your job, and how you can earn more money. That things I can give you here. So here, how the Salesforce will help me. If you learn Salesforce, you'll get high salary. And when you learn Salesforce, if you are not interested in coding, okay, I don't know how to write coding. I hate coding. Don't worry. It's fully configuration. You need to know the business. Then you will get a job easily, and you'll get. I'll tell you one more example. 2 years before, there are two junior developers joined in my team, and they were getting around 2 lakhs salary. Okay. Then after that, after completion of one project in 8 months, they both got a new job. One is selected in Infosys and another one is in Capgemini. The Infosys guy got 14 lakhs and the Capgemini guy got 13 lakhs per annum. So you can understand that how we can get how this Salesforce will help you. Okay, so the Salesforce, if you know Salesforce, you'll get high salary, and there are two ways. One is consultant and another one is developers. And there is one more thing is called administrator. So here the consultants, we need to talk only business. No need to write coding, no need to do configuration, no need to do anything. But how do I become a consultant? I'll give you some links at the end of this upcoming slides. So that will tell you that how you will become a consultant. But you need to get a certification on this consultant, then only you will get selected. Otherwise, you know concept, but someone needs to examine you, right? So instead of examine you, they will see your certification and they will give a job. So when you are doing BE, at the end of 4th year, you'll get a certificate. Okay, but no one will ask you any question on the 4 years, whatever you have studied. You have a certificate that will say that you finished BE Bachelor of Engineering. In the same way, Salesforce have some certifications. If you have certification in a crowd, people nowadays, if you see that so many people are coming out from college. Okay, when 10 people are going for the interview, and in that 10 people attending the interview, then in that case, 2 guys are very sharp. Okay, and one is having certification. So that time they will give the job only the people who have certifications. That is the Salesforce certification important, and you will get high salary. The consultants and developer definitely will get a high salary and easy development. It's not very complex coding, and you have to do all the configuration. I will end up this 14th slide. I think I'll give a demo how to configure it, how to get a screen, how to create a table. Those things I'll show you a demo. And here, if you want to select your career in no coding path, then you can be an administrator, and you can go as a consultant. If you want to select as a developer, then you need to select the architect path. Okay, so now decide your way first, whether you want to go as a consultant or you want to go as a developer. So choose your way based on that, plan your career path. Any questions in this? Okay, let me move to the 4th slide. Okay, Salesforce. Why we need Salesforce? What is the importance of it? What is the use of it? Where we will use it? So it is the world's most popular CRM. Okay, what is CRM? That's a next question. ஒரு படத்துல சொல்லுவாங்க, அதாவது நல்லா இங்கிலீஷ் பேச தெரிஞ்சவனுக்கு அதுக்கு யாருக்கிட்ட பேசணும்னு தெரியல அப்படின்னு. அது மாதிரிதான் அது அதாவது CRM தெரிஞ்சா மட்டுமே தான் Salesforce யூஸ் பண்ண முடியும். I'll tell you a story. Okay, can anyone tell me one home appliances shop in Coimbatore? Okay, assume that take an example of Vasant & Co. Okay, what Vasant & Co will do? They will sell fans, fridge, refrigerator, air condition, those things. They will sell it. Okay, so they have a company. They will sell different kinds of refrigerator, different kinds of air conditioning. Okay, I'll take only the air conditioning part. Okay, so in the air conditioning part, they want three double door AC, 5 single door AC. Sorry, 5 single door refrigerator and 3 medium refrigerator. If they want to buy it, where they will buy? Okay, assume that there is a big company, General Electricals. Okay, they will go and buy all the refrigerators from GE Electricals. Okay, so when they go and buy it, what they will do? First they will ask, okay, I want two double door, 5 single door, and 2 medium refrigerator. Then again they will say, will you give any concession if I change it? Okay, then the general electricals will say that, okay, I'll give another quote. Then he will ask 2-3 quotes, but his opportunity is only one opportunity. In one opportunity, he wants 3 quotes. It is, and as soon as fast we need to make it. We should not take time to do it, because Vasant & Co is not the only company they are going to buy it. General Electricals there are a lot of customers, not only one customer. They have more, n number of customers. They need to supply everything to their customers. So we need to do the process as soon as possible. Okay, so here I talked about the opportunity and quote. One opportunity, I'm asking a refrigerator, but that refrigerator I asked in a different way. So I created 3 quotes. Here I talked about opportunity and quotes. Okay, the Vasant & Co is an account. That's a customer account. Okay, in Vasant & Co, everyone will, all the people in Vasant & Co will directly go to the General Electricals and ask for, okay, give me this thing. It's not possible. They have a team in Vasant & Co. They have a manager and they have subordinates. So the manager is the primary contact and the others are subordinates are contacts. So here I talked about account and customers, contacts. Account is a customer and I have created so many contacts. So I have this one. Now the opportunity has many stages. Okay, so first when I go for this one, first stage is inquiry stage. I am inquiring for different kind of quotes. Then second part is analysis. I'll analyze it. Okay, which one is best? Which option is best? Then I'll ask for the permission from my manager. So then that's approval part. Then it may be closed one or closed last. Closed one means, okay, this refrigerator is ready. I am able to deliver it. And the General Electricals and the Vasant & Co both are having a mutual understanding. They're saying we are happy. Then it's closed one. They say that I'm not convinced with your quote, then it's closed last. So now I talked about account, contact, opportunity stages, and quotes. Okay, this is called the CRM. On the other side, on the General Electrical side, they have some team. So they have a manager and they have subordinates. They have opportunity teams. The people who are all worked on this opportunity, they created an opportunity teams. So now I talked about account, contact, account teams, opportunity, and quote. So these are all called, the business process is called CRM. Anyone has any questions to understand this one? Okay. So Salesforce is a cloud. Salesforce is a cloud technology, cloud platform. We don't need to do anything in the local environment. Everything is in cloud. If you want to write a code, do it in cloud. If you want to, for an example, initially I'm saying I'm going to use 500 users for this Salesforce. The 500 user is going to use Salesforce. Then, okay, fine. Salesforce will say, fine, okay. One user, we are charging $25 to $300. So it depends on the functionality, whatever we are using. Based on that, they will charge it. For one user, it is $30 to $300. So there is a big variation. And so everything is in cloud and it is scalable. So today I'm saying I want 10 users. Then tomorrow I want say my company is becoming my employees count is increased. I want 300 people. I want 300 license. Then they will say, okay, I'll give 300 license. So when we are developing our own component, own application, the scalability is very difficult because we plan for 10 means then we can go up to 40, 50 like that. But when you go with Salesforce, you can increase 500, 600 like that. You can increase a number of users. And every user we need to pay $30 to $300 per user per month. So that is what அதாவது நம்ம ஊர்ல சொல்லுவாங்க, இந்த பணக்கார பசங்க எல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்றது அப்படின்வாங்க. அது மாதிரிதான் இந்த சேல்ஸ் ஃபோர்ஸ் வந்து பணக்கார கம்பெனிகள்லாம் யூஸ் பண்றது. சின்ன சின்ன கம்பெனிகள்லாம் யூஸ் பண்றது கொஞ்சம் பயப்படுவாங்க. ஏன்னா ஒரு யூசருக்கு $30 அப்படின்றது வந்து இட்ஸ் மோர் காஸ்ட்லியர் தென் the more cost. The smaller companies will not accommodate the $30 to $300. But in my company, for each user, we are paying $300, and we have around 2,000 users in Salesforce. And okay, now in my earlier example, I was explaining about okay, I'm going to purchase the refrigerator. Okay, I purchased the refrigerator. I'm saying that virtually I'm saying that I purchased it, but originally we have a stock. Right, we have stock in godown, and we will be ready whenever we deliver it. We need to reduce it. So that is called ERP system. So Salesforce system is a CRM application, and the stock maintenance will happen at ERP system. The ERP system, right? So we need to connect to this ERP system and Salesforce system. Otherwise, we will not track the refrigerator. Okay, so like this ERP system, we can integrate any systems with Salesforce. That is the advantage of Salesforce. Any third-party application we can connect it. And Salesforce has a data analytics tool. Okay, there is something that's something called Einstein Analytics, and we have artificial intelligence inside the Salesforce report data analysis tool. And the last point is the small company and the bigger company can use it. Smaller company, we can go with the minimum only with the Sales Cloud, and they will charge around $30 to $50. And similar to Salesforce, we have another company which was the CEO is in Sivagasi, and the application name is called Zoho, which is half price of Salesforce. If Salesforce is $50, then that is $25. They are giving very less with a very less price, but the technology is different. But that was the founder is in Sivagasi, and they are giving opportunity for the people who even finished 12th. Also, they are giving opportunities, but they need to be good in analytics. Any questions in this? Okay, don't hesitate. Okay, I want to tell you one more thing. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Even if you want to ask in Tamil or whatever it is, you can ask questions. If you are not asking questions, then you will not know. Okay. Because when I was like you, I am afraid to ask questions, because what are the question which I asked, right? It may scare the people who is giving seminar. But the very first time I was afraid. Then my staff, right? They helped me to ask these questions. Okay, ask this question, whatever it may be. What will happen? Nothing will happen. If I know answer, I'll tell you. Otherwise, I can guide you. Okay. Why we need Salesforce? In Salesforce, everything is already there. We are not going to investing any time in this one. For an example, buying hardware, how to put it in cluster, or where we need to store it, those things we no need to worry about it, because it's an inbuilt one, it's in cloud, we no need to spend any time on this one. And it's a complex software. It's not at all a complex one, it's easy to use. So if you want to connect with the third-party system, we can connect it. And user access. Okay, I have an application, and the application need a security. How, in what ways I can give a security? I can give security in page level. I can give security in record level. I can give security in user level. And there are something called apps in Salesforce. I can give the security in apps level. And this is a setup. Okay, there are two things in Salesforce. One is administration part, and another one is user part. The administration part, we can go and configure the Salesforce. And in the user part, the end user will be using that one. the end user will not have the admin rights. Only few people, only 1 or 2 people have the admin rights. And when you develop something in Salesforce, you no need to spend time to, I want to use this one in iPhone, Android. You can use it in any mobiles. So you no need to spend, you need no need to create any special software for this one. Salesforce will take care of it. It will, wherever you want to display it, you can display it in mobile, which mobile, if it is in an iPhone, Android, iPad, wherever you want to use it, you can use it. Any questions? Okay, give me a minute. Yeah. Now, the question, who all can use the Salesforce? I said one retail industry we can use Salesforce. That is the refrigerator one we saw that. And real estate we are using Salesforce because we are the number 1 real estate company in America. And hospitals, we can use this one in hospitals, and colleges also we can use it. And e-commerce like Amazon website, right? Those kind of thing we can use it in Salesforce. I'll tell you one funny thing about college. Okay, there are so many clouds in Salesforce: Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. Okay, if you want to use in college, நீங்களாம் 12th முடிச்சிட்டு இதுக்கு எஜுகேஷன் பார்க் போவீங்க. அங்க போனாங்கன்னா உங்ககிட்ட இருந்து எல்லாரும் டீட்டெயில் வாங்குவாங்க. எல்லா காலேஜ்ல இருந்தும் டீட்டெயில் வாங்கிட்டு என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க, ஏது பண்ண போறீங்க, எந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் வேணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டீட்டெயில் வாங்கிடுவாங்க. ஸோ டீட்டெயில் வாங்கினதுக்கு அப்புறம் உங்களுக்கு இமெயில் வரும், அப்புறம் வீட்டுக்கு போஸ்ட் வரும். இந்த மாதிரி பல விதமா வரும். பல விதமான இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் உங்ககிட்ட வாங்கின இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வச்சு அவங்க வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஆஃபர்லாம் கொடுப்பாங்க. தட் இஸ் கால்டு மார்க்கெட்டிங் கிளவுட். ஸோ அந்த ஆப்ஷன் வந்து மார்க்கெட்டிங் கிளவுட்ல வந்து இட்ஸ் ஆல்ரெடி இது. அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து சேல்ஸ் கிளவுட். ஓகே, நீங்க வந்து அந்த காலேஜ் போய் அப்ரோச் பண்றீங்க, அவங்க ஆல்ரெடி மார்க்கெட்டிங் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. மார்க்கெட்டிங் பண்ணதோட ரிசல்ட், பெஸ்ட் ரிசல்ட் தான் நீங்க காலேஜ்ல போய் ஜாயின் பண்ண போறது. Sorry, I'm talking in English because I want to distract you guys, that you will understand that if I continue speaking in English, then you will not, sometimes you will get bored. So that's the reason I'm talking in Tamil. Okay, so காலேஜ்ல போய் நீங்க ஜாயின் பண்ண போறீங்க அப்படின்னா, நீங்க போய் ஜாயின் பண்றப்ப வந்து உங்களோட டீட்டெயில் எல்லாம் கொடுப்பீங்க. ஸோ நீங்க அப்ளிகேஷன் வாங்குவீங்க, பட் நீங்க சேருவீங்களா சேர மாட்டீங்களான்னு தெரியாது. ஸோ யூ ஆர் அன் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி. ஸோ நீங்க ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா அந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி வந்து ஒன். நீங்க ஜாயின் பண்ணலன்னா அந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி வந்து லாஸ் உங்க காலேஜ்க்கு. ஓகே, ஸோ நீங்க காலேஜ்ல ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இது பண்ணி ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டீங்க. அதாவது நீங்க போய் பேசுறீங்க, எனக்கு வந்து இந்த கோர்ஸ்னா எனக்கு எவ்வளவு செலவு, எனக்கு என்ன இது கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ்னா இல்ல எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ்னா என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்பீங்க. ஈச் ஒன் இஸ் அ கோட். ஓகே, ஸோ ஒன் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டில வந்து மல்டிபிள் கோர்ஸ் இருக்கும். எனக்கு ஈசி வேணுமா, ட்ரிபிள் இ வேணுமா, என்ன வேணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த இதில் செலக்ட் பண்ணுங்க. Even in America, all the colleges are following this, using this Salesforce. Okay, and okay, இது வந்து சர்வீஸ் கிளவுட். ஸோ மார்க்கெட்டிங் கிளவுட்ல வந்து உங்க மார்க்கெட்டிங் கிளவுட்ல வந்து ஒன் பண்ணோம்னா நீங்க காலேஜ்ல போய் அப்ளிகேஷன் வாங்குவீங்க. காலேஜ்ல அப்ளிகேஷன் வாங்கிட்டு அங்க ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி வந்து ஒன் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா நீங்க வந்து காலேஜ்ல ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டீங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் காலேஜ்ல வந்து உங்களோட டீட்டெயில் எல்லாம் மெயின்டைன் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிருவாங்க Salesforceல. மாசம் வச்சுற எக்ஸாம், அப்புறம் லேப் ரிப்போர்ட் எல்லாத்தையுமே ஸ்டோர் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சுவாங்க. ஓகே, இப்போ வந்து இந்த சர்வீஸ் கிளவுட் எங்க யூஸ் ஆகும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, நீங்க எந்த விஷயத்துல வீக்கா இருக்கீங்க, எந்த சப்ஜெக்ட்ல வீக்கா இருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னு உங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ்க்கு மெயில் அனுப்புவாங்க. இதை அவங்க படிச்சாங்கன்னா வந்து அவங்க வந்து பெஸ்டா வந்துருவாங்க. ஸோ இத்தனை அரியர் இருக்குது, இத்தனை படத்துல பாஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, இந்த டேட்டா எல்லாத்தையுமே வந்து சர்வீஸ் கிளவுட்ல கேப்சர் பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு அனுப்பிச்சிடுவாங்க. அதாவது உங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ்க்கு அனுப்பிச்சிடுவாங்க. பட் இதை வந்து ஒரு அனலிட்டிக்ஸ் ரிப்போர்ட் போட்டு நீங்க எப்படி படிச்சீங்க அப்படின்றது வந்து யாராவது கேட்டாங்கன்னா வந்து அமெரிக்கால வந்து அவங்க வந்து அனுப்பிச்சிடுவாங்க இந்த டீட்டெயில வந்து. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஹவு தி ஒன் ஆஃப் தி எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஹவு தி காலேஜ் இஸ் யூசிங் தி Salesforce. Okay, now coming to certification. Okay, I finished. Now I am interested to learn Salesforce. You learn Salesforce. Okay, I'll give some URLs. You can You can read that documents and you will learn it. And you need to write this certification. If you are planning to start your career as a developer, then do the developer certification 1 and 2. Definitely you will get a job. But if there is a recession or something, then it will be delayed. But if the market is good, definitely you will get a job. Then App Builder. For App Builder, there is no coding. Everything is purely configuration. So this will give an idea how to configure the Salesforce, how to use it. And there is one more thing, Salesforce admin. You need to be a developer or it should be an admin. And in this one, it's mandatory. Okay. So when you are people will be searching for administrator, because administrator will not do any code. He will only do configuration. Okay. So if you get any one of the certification, not any one of the certification, if you get the developer 1 and 2, it's great. And if you are getting all these 3, it's again great. All these certification, it's cost around, each one is around $200. So all these 4, this is 200, another one is 200, another one is 200, another one is 200. So I am a Salesforce architect and I wrote 9 certifications. So each certification, the 2 certifications are $200 and the remaining everything is $400. And here I have given a link. What certification you need to write, which will help you to get a job. So this will help you. I am not going to show you this website. Maybe you can go and check this one later. I'll share this PPT with Rajkumar. Okay, how to use Salesforce? Again, Sales Cloud, I explained that one, that if I'm selling a refrigerator, that's a Sales Cloud. And Service Cloud, after I sold the refrigerator, it's in a warranty. Then if some parts not working and refrigerator is not working and refrigerator is damaged, then Service Cloud will work. So some service guy will come to your house and he will repair it. That will initiate the Service Cloud will initiate that one. Marketing Cloud, I created for an example, assume that I'm working in GE Electrical and I'm thinking that I created a new refrigerator. That new refrigerator, I have to market it to all the companies like Vasant & Co. So Minachi fans. Everywhere I need to market it. Otherwise, I will not sell my refrigerator. So this is here Marketing Cloud will work. Commerce Cloud, it's like Amazon, Amazon.com, like that. Some companies want to use their own. Even GE is using their own sales for the Commerce Cloud. And like that, we have so much clouds. Hospitality for the industrial cloud is there, and for college education cloud is there, and for there are so many clouds are available based on the business requirement. Okay, now in Salesforce, people used to say that full sandbox, partial sandbox, dev pro sandbox, developer sandbox. ஐயோ எனக்கு புரியல என்னன்னு நீங்க என்ன சொல்ல வரீங்கன்னு தெரியல அப்படின்னு. பட் ஒரு கம்பெனில போனோம்னா ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் நம்ம வெளியில பண்றோம்னா டெவலப்பர்லாம் ஒரு மிஷின்ல ஒர்க் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் அதை வந்து QA-க்கு கொடுப்பாங்க. QA டெஸ்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. QA டெஸ்ட் பண்ணி சர்டிஃபை பண்ணுவாங்க. ஓகே, திஸ் இஸ் QA ரெடி அப்படின்னுவாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா யூசர்லாம் டெஸ்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஒரிஜினல் யூசர் யாரெல்லாம் இருக்காங்களோ அவங்கலாம் வந்து டெஸ்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதெல்லாம் டெஸ்ட் பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா ஓகே இது எல்லாமே பர்ஃபெக்ட், ஓகே நான் இதை தூக்கி வந்து ப்ரொடக்ஷன்ல போடுறேன் அப்படின்வாங்க. ஸோ இத்தனை பேர் டெஸ்ட் பண்ணி எல்லாம் பண்ணி முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் வந்து இந்த கோடு வந்து ப்ரொடக்ஷனுக்கே போகும். ஸோ இங்க வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஃபுல் சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ் இஸ் அ ப்ரொடக்ஷன் சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ். பார்ஷியல் சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ்ன்றது வந்து UAT சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ். அப்புறம் டெவலப்பர் ப்ரோ சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ், அது வந்து QA. அப்புறம் டெவலப்பர் சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ். இதெல்லாம் எதுக்காக வந்து வேற சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ்ன்னு ஏன் பண்றாங்க? ஏன் எல்லாத்தையுமே ஃபுல்லா கொடுக்க வேண்டியதானே? ஏன் அப்படி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா எல்லாமே மணி. Salesforce trying to get money as much as possible from us. So ஃபுல் சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ் போகணும்னா அது செம காஸ்ட். அது வந்து அந்த காஸ்ட் வந்து இருக்கலே ஹையஸ்ட் காஸ்டா இருக்கும். அதுக்கப்புறம் பார்ஷியல் சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ்ல வந்து அதுல வந்து 75% இருக்கும். டெவ் ப்ரோ வந்து 50% இருக்கும். டெவ் சாண்ட்பாக்ஸ் வந்து 10% தான் இருக்கும். பிகாஸ் நிறைய டெவலப்பர் ஒர்க் பண்ணுவாங்க ப்ராஜெக்ட்ல. ஸோ எல்லா டெவலப்பர் வேலை பார்க்கறதையும் எடுத்து ஒன்னா கம்பைன் பண்ணி டெவ் ப்ரோல போட்டு அதை வந்து QA டெஸ்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதை டெஸ்ட் பண்ணி முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் வந்து பார்சல் சாண்ட் பாக்ஸை வந்து யூசர்கிட்ட கொடுப்பாங்க. இந்த ப்ராஜெக்டை யார் வந்து யூசர் ஸ்டோரி இதெல்லாம் எழுதினாங்களோ அவங்ககிட்ட கொடுத்துருவாங்க. அவங்க வந்து டெஸ்ட் பண்ணி முடிச்சுட்டு ஓகே ஐ சர்டிஃபைட் திஸ் ஹாஸ் நோ இஷ்யூஸ், வாட் எவர் ஐ எக்ஸ்பெக்டட் இட் இஸ் தேர் இன் தி UAT சாண்ட் பாக்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்கன்னா then they will move to production. Any questions in this? Okay, let me move on to the next one. Salesforce in details. So Salesforce குள்ள என்னென்னலாம் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா வந்து Salesforceல வந்து we can create apps and objects. Objects is nothing but tables, lookup and master details. Lookup and master details, what the difference between na வந்து parent and child table la parent table delete பண்ணா child table automatically delete ஆயிரும். master detail na lookup na delete ஆகாது. ஓகே, லேஅவுட்ஸ் அப்படின்னா ஸ்கிரீன்ல நம்ம என்ன பாக்குறோம் அப்படின்றதா வந்து லேஅவுட்ஸ். அப்புறம் லைட்னிங் பேஜ் அப்படின்னா வந்து ஒரு 2-3 பேஜ் ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் வந்து அக்கௌண்ட் கான்டாக்ட் இது எல்லாத்தையும் நான் ஒரே பேஜ்ல பார்க்கணும், அந்த பேஜ்ல எப்படி நான் கொண்டு வரணும் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சோம்னா வந்து லைட்னிங் பேஜஸ். And Visualforce pages, these are all outdated one. Salesforce first start பண்ணப்போ Visualforce page தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாங்க. இப்போ வந்து Salesforce வந்து அதை வந்து யாரும் யூஸ் பண்றது இல்லை. இப்போ வந்து லைட்னிங் பேஜஸ், லைட்னிங் வெப் கம்பனன்ட்ஸ், ஆரா கம்பனன்ட்ஸ் அப்படின்னு போயிட்டோம். ஸோ இது வந்து ரொம்ப ஓல்ட் டெக்னாலஜி ஆயிடுச்சு Salesforceல. இட்ஸ் லைக் an outdated one. ஒர்க் ஃப்ளோ அப்படின்னா வந்து இந்த வேலை செஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் அடுத்த வேலை என்ன செய்யணும், இதுக்கு அடுத்து என்ன செய்யணும். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் வந்து நான் வந்து ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி ஒன் பண்ணிட்டேன். அந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டில வந்து 10 ஃப்ரிட்ஜ் வாங்குறதுக்கு ஓகே பண்ணிட்டேன் அப்படின்னா நம்ம ஒருத்தருக்கு மெயில் அனுப்பணும். ஸோ இது வந்து ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா நடக்கும். மெயில் அனுப்புறதுலாம் என்னோட மேனேஜருக்கு வந்து மெயில் அனுப்பணும், நான் டெலிவர் பண்ணிட்டேன். இல்லாட்டினா வந்து ஸ்டோரேஜ் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஸ்டோரேஜ் மேனேஜருக்கு வந்து நான் மெயில் அனுப்பணும் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா அப்படின்றலாம் வந்து ஒர்க் ஃப்ளோல எழுதிருக்கும். ப்ராசஸ் பில்டர் என்னன்னா எப்பப்ப வந்து ஒரு டேபிள் டேட்டா என்ட்ரி பண்ணிட்டேன், எடிட் பண்ணிட்டேன், இந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது பண்றப்போ வந்து நான் வந்து யாருக்காவது இன்டிமேஷன் கொடுக்கணும், இந்த சமயத்துல இந்த வேலையை பார்க்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுலாம் வந்து ப்ராசஸ் பில்டர் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அப்ரூவல் ப்ராசஸ். ஓகே, நான் வந்து ஒரு $100 million வந்து ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியை வந்து ஒன் பண்ணிட்டேன். அதை பண்றது வந்து ஓகே நான் பாட்டுக்கு பண்ணிடலாமா, அது பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஏன்னா கம்பெனில இந்த சிஇஓல இருந்து எல்லா பேருக்கும் தெரியணும் நான் இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிருக்கேன் அப்படின்னு. ஸோ ஒவ்வொருத்தரா எனக்கு வந்து அப்ரூவல் கொடுக்கணும். ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லெவல் மேனேஜர் அப்ரூவல் கொடுத்தாச்சு, செகண்ட் லெவல் அப்ரூவல் மேனேஜர் கொடுத்தாச்சு. அப்படி எல்லாரும் கொடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் கடைசியா வந்து இது வந்து ERP சிஸ்டத்துக்கு போகும். ஸோ அதுக்குதான் வந்து அப்ரூவல் ரூல்ஸ் அப்படின்னு. இங்கேயும் நம்ம கோடு எழுத தேவையில்லை, எல்லாமே கான்ஃபிகரேஷன். whenever I'm saying every time it's a configuration means somebody will hate coding. ஓகே, பட் அதுக்காக Salesforceல கோடிங்கே இல்லை, நம்ம அதெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாது அப்படின்லாம் கிடையவே கிடையாது. Salesforceல கோட் எழுதுனா அதுக்குன்னு தனி மதிப்பு இருக்கு, பட் அதுவும் இருக்குது. Salesforceல கோட் எழுதுனா ஆரா காம்போனன்ட்ஸ், லைட்டிங், வெப் காம்போனன்ட்ஸ் அப்படின்னு இருக்குது. அப்புறம் Salesforceல we can create our own reports. Salesforce வந்து ஐன்ஸ்டீன் ரிப்போர்ட்ஸ்னு ஒன்று இருக்குது. அந்த ஐன்ஸ்டீன் ரிப்போர்ட் வந்து they will charge extra because அதுல வந்து பிசினஸ் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் அண்ட் ஆர்டிபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் ரெண்டு காம்போனன்ட் இருக்கு. பிசினஸ் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் வந்து பிசினஸ் யூசர் அவங்களாவே வந்து ரிப்போர்ட்லாம் ஜெனரேட் பண்ணிக்குவாங்க. ஆர்டிபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் வந்து it will based on some rules, it will automatically think and it will give the result. Okay, app exchange. இப்போ நீங்க மொபைல்ல வச்சிருக்கீங்க, ஆண்ட்ராய்டு மொபைல் இல்ல iOS மொபைல் வச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா, ஆண்ட்ராய்டு மொபைல்ல வந்து you have a Play Store, right? And in iPhone you have a what is that, app exchange. So in the same way Salesforce has its own app exchange. So there are some free apps available, there are some apps available for money. So there are so many things available in app exchange. Roles and profiles. I have an app, I want to control it, so I need to create some roles. Okay, I have a manager role, subordinate role, and worker role, something like that. I have a hierarchy. So who can see the data? If I'm seeing a profit of only the CEO can see the profit and loss data for the whole organization, not everyone. So we need to avoid this one by creating a roles and profiles. Any questions? Shall I move to the demo? Okay. Okay, as I told you, Salesforce, this is a Salesforce page. Okay, so I created my own user ID password in this my own developer sandbox. Okay, any questions? Hello. Can you ask me? Can you ask me the question? Can you repeat the question? Okay, so இங்க வந்து ஒரு வாப்பிள் icon இருக்கும். The icon, when you click this icon, you can see how many apps are there in Salesforce. Okay, this is my own developer sandbox. If you want to create your own developer sandbox, I'll show you the link. Okay, if you use that link, then you can go and create your own user ID password. Okay, these are all the apps I created on my own. Okay, if I want to go to any service app, then I can click the service, then this app I can go here. Okay, in this app, I told you know that I have accounts. So in this account, Vasant & Co is there. Okay, this Vasant & Co is one of the account, and I have contacts. So Vasant & Co has Baluswamy Nachiyappan. So like that, for one account, we can create multiple contacts here. Okay, then I'll go to opportunity. Here, opportunity is not there. Give me a second. Let me open another app. Okay, I'll create an opportunity for 2 lakhs. That's a refrigerator. Close date. I'm assuming that I'll close it on 30th. Okay, which is the account? Account name is Vasant & Co. Okay, Vasant & Co is asking for this opportunity. Okay, these are all the stage. There are I told you right. There are some stages available in opportunity. So all the stages are completed, then it will become a closed one or closed last. So I created an opportunity. Okay, so these are all the stages. I told about you the stages. So these are all the stages. Okay, I can go here. I can go here. I can, whatever the stage it is, I can move it. I can specify it here. And when I say it's closed, so it is asking closed one or closed last. Okay. So if it is closed one, then we are good. If it is closed last, then we should not consider this one. So let me say this is a closed one. Okay, when it's closed one, it is saying the celebration. This is the Gmix work, which Salesforce has given to us. Okay, so whenever we create an opportunity, sometimes I want to write some notes. So I need to contact this person in Vasant & Co. And I said, okay, you are saying you are asking for 3 refrigerators. Then I'll save it here. Then the mail will send to that Vasant & Co team. Then they can see their emails and come back on this one. Okay, so here we can create a lot of log a call, log a task, log an event. So we can set up a meeting with that Vasant & Co people. So this thing we can do it in the events. Okay, details. So this is the opportunity details. So I asked for 2 lakhs of amount. This is my opportunity owner. I created this opportunity, so I am the opportunity owner, and the account name is Vasant & Co. And yeah. And initially it is in prospective stage. From there directly it is become closed one. So we can track the status. So how it is moved. Okay, this is about the opportunity. Okay, so we whatever I told this account, contact, opportunities, I explained you about with an example that what is an account, what is a contact, how I created an account, Okay, I can create account from here. So new account I can create it. Okay, so now these are the pages you are seeing that. Okay, who created these pages? How it came here? Okay, you have a question like this. It is very simple. So the users will see these pages. They will not see the configuration pages. Okay, so here there is something called setup. Okay, if you click this setup, then as an administrator you can see everything. So now let me explain you about the account. So here there is an object manager. If you go here, you can see all the list of tables here. So account. So account, what are the fields are here? You can see all the fields here. It's maybe a lookup or it's a text field or pick list. You can see everything here. Okay. So, and you can configure this. What are the things I need to see it in the page layout? So these are the things I can configure it. I can drag and drop these pages. I said everything is a configuration, right? So just it's a configuration. I want this one. I want this one. So I can just drag and drop and save it. So I can see that those things in the page. Here I can see that in this page I can see the detail page. Okay, this is about the object and the layout. I explained you about app, objects, layout, lightning page. This page is called lightning page. So you can go here and you can edit page. And it is again a drag and drop. Drag and drop and save it. It's very simple actually. In the very simple in Salesforce. And approval rule process builder, you can put sorry, give me a second. Approval rule process builder, you can type it here, then it will come here. Then you can see that this is a flow. Here it is a configuration. You can drag and drop and configure it. It's an if else loop, everything will be available here. And yep. And if you want to create an app, you need to go to App Manager, and there you can create a new app. These are all the apps available in Salesforce currently. So those are all the apps you are able to see it in the waffle icon. So here you can create app. And if you want to see this one in mobile, I can show you that. This is your mobile view of Salesforce. And one more thing I forgot to tell you here, Salesforce has two things. One is Lightning and another one is Classic mode. You can change here whether you want to do you want to switch it into Classic or Lightning. Nowadays people are not using Classic. Classic is outdated, and still some old people they used it for 7-8 years, right? Those people are using it. And you want to write some code, how to write code, then you can click the developer console. I'm sorry, it is taking time. Give me a second. Okay, it's taking some time. I don't want to waste your time in this one. You can go here and click the developer console. Here you can see all your codings here. So, sorry, it's not working. It's taking some time. Okay, let me move on to the next one. So I did the demo, what is opportunity, what is contact, what is the opportunity stages, and how it is closed one, closed last. See, something I showed you that Salesforce is a CRM tool. And the next one is, if you want to create an account in Developer Sandbox in Salesforce, use this link and go and create your own account here. And there is something called Workbench. You have objects here, and you want to see all the objects data here. Then you can go for the workbench.developerforce.com. Here you can go and check it, click it, and see. I created an opportunity, right? Opportunity. This is the opportunity I created. I can see it in the backend. So with other application, you can use Toad or anything and get the details from the tables, right? In the same way, this Workbench will help you to get the details. Okay, and there is a trailhead. Okay, if you have a developer sandbox, this trailhead will help you to study about the Salesforce. It is full of tutorials. When you apply for a job, right, you can say that I have 26 badges and this many points. Okay, the people will know, the interviewer will understand that how much knowledge you have it in Salesforce by seeing this. Okay, so here whenever you finish any courses, right, then the points will be added into your user account. There are so many things available. Have a look and read it. Okay. And I have a YouTube channel. I'm giving for only limited people. Then I'll add some Salesforce related things. If you have any questions, right, just send an email to Baluswamy, pnbalu@yahoo.com or gmail.com. As much as possible, I'll reply to your questions. Okay. Now I finished my thing, and let me know if you have any questions on this one. Yep. Thank you very much, Principal Ma'am and Rajkumar, for again giving this opportunity. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. You have inspired us through your words. It was really useful for us. Thank you was the best prayer that anyone could say. I say that once a lot. Thank you expresses extreme gratitude, humility, understanding. Now I invite Mr. Jeevanandam, sir, to share a few words and also to deliver vote of thanks.
So thank you everyone for your presence. I thank our management, principal, our HOD sir for providing this opportunity for the students on the topic Salesforce. It was very useful for us, sir. All the information which you provided was very useful for our students and also for us. So thank you once again, sir. And also, last but not least, I thank all our students for maintaining your presence throughout this guest lecture. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you one and all for your presence. Your presence have made this guest lecture a successful one. I'm sure that we have learned many useful things through this. Thank you once again for your patience. You all can leave now.